Hi, welcome in. Welcome to Love Goddess Tarot. Today's pick a card love reading is going to focus on messages for you from the tarot about what's coming next in love. And I am giving you 4 piles to choose from. Today I am using my deck, the Teacup Love Oracle, to start with. If you love it, if you're a tea drinker and lover like me, you can certainly purchase it. Ships anywhere in the world. So all my friends around the globe, go ahead and check the links below. Okay, so let's get started. Group 1, you have foreign affairs. Group 2, you have romantic feelings. Group 3, you have opposites attract. And group 4, you have tall order. So if you haven't done a pick a card reading before, welcome. I'm so excited. This is your very first one. I'm honored. The way that it works is it's really working on and trusting your intuition. So what you're going to do is see which card is calling to you, and that's your reading. I'm going to do a reading for that pile, and the messages may be all for you. They may be bits and pieces here and there because these are general readings. There's lots of people watching. So just take what works, leave the rest behind. And if you want to listen to more than one pile, you're called to do that. Go right ahead. There are no rules. The only rule is to sit back, get comfy, get cozy, and most of all, have fun. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll see you in just a minute. Number 1, let's get started with your love tarot reading today. Today's reading is going to focus on messages for you about what's coming next in love. And the first card that you chose was foreign affairs. When I designed this deck, which is the Teacup Love Oracle, the link is below if you want to purchase it, I was really thinking about France. Obviously, this is Tay, which is tea in French, one of my favorite places in the world. And the idea of someone being exotic, being different, or something being new for you, that idea of something being foreign. So we'll see how it comes together for you. We're going to pull cards first from this deck, and then get general messages, and then dig down deeper and get specifics with the tarot. Okay, so you have true love coming through, which is absolutely beautiful. And the cup is full, which really gives me this feeling of feeling satisfied, something that's warm, somebody that really suits you emotionally. Maybe that's what's different for you, or maybe there is a person coming in that actually has connections to a different place, has different culture. There's something about them that's different, perhaps. But let's pull one more from this deck, and then we'll move on to the tarot, and we'll get specific here. Aha! Ooh, okay. There is a message here about a breakup and a getting back together. Now, this can be something that happens after, meaning this is someone that you go through a bit of a transition with, or we could be looking at somebody coming back in. So it could be either, it could be both. We are going to pull cards. Whatever's resonating for you, trust that. But let's get busy here. Let's start with your tarot messages about foreign affairs, true love. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is telling me that this story is about a new connection, okay? We have 2 messages around the fire energy because Sagittarius is a fire sign. It's connected to the Ace of Wands, and foreign affairs is connected to the sign of Sagittarius. We have that idea of foreign, exciting, possibly connected to travel. This is somebody who really gives you that feeling of belief in love. Like the Ace of Wands is exciting. It's like, it's the fairy tale stuff. It's when, you know, even if you've been the ultimate cynic, or even if you've kind of lost faith briefly. It's like someone comes along and that spark is always there. And this is a message that that spark is coming back if you've been missing it. Aces are about new beginnings and fresh starts. This is true love energy coming in. And like I said, this is a full hot cup of tea in here. This is an iced tea. It's fiery, it's warm, and it's full. So it's like it's just been poured in there. It's brand new, it's fresh. Now, I think for right now, that's leading me towards an idea that this could be something that breaks apart and comes back together, but let's keep going. Let's see who we're talking about here. But we do have the possibility of Sag energy, Leo, and Aries coming through. Okay, what else do we have for number 1? What's coming next in love for you? I hope you're having a good day. I took a nice little break, which if you didn't watch my video on Monday, you know, I took time off for Christmas and New Year, so I'm excited to be back. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, I see where the possible tension or break could come from. I'll talk to you about that in a second. Aha, 7 of Wands. Yep, it's exactly what I thought. So yeah, what this is showing me, bottom of the deck, the Fool, there's more travel there. Travel, fire, willing to take a leap of faith, a fresh start, new energy, okay? What this is telling me is that there is a message here of the potential break coming because of family, financial obligations, or someone who maybe either you or they don't have the support of family or friends or people around them. Mostly family, it feels like. Someone who has either a powerful family or is disconnected from them. When this is reversed, you don't have that support. You don't have that security of the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like there's something about maybe even having to relocate that could break you up and get you back together. This is true love energy, and it is going to call on you to really like take a leap of faith, which is hard. You know, it's hard to start fresh. It's hard to have faith. It's hard when something's really new to go for it. This could be a little scary for you. The foreign affairs part could be the travel connection here. It can also be that they live in it far away, so there's travel necessary, or that they're just very different from anyone you've been with. But the idea of getting back together is over here. So we have the possible break here, and then the reason, or the kind of getting back together energy here, which is 7 of Wands. Like this person is, here's the dragon again. They're protecting, right? This person is on their dragon and they've got their shield up and they're protecting from this incoming fire. Okay, here's the dragon here. So there's this protectiveness. See how the dragon's all over that Ace of Wands? I just feel like there's a need to protect this connection and this relationship. And that could be because of a family problem, okay? Family problem that leads to possibly a temporary break. It feels like a temporary break to me, but it feels exciting. It feels like very passionate connection. There's a lot of fire, 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 fire. And there's a bit of a disruption, like in terms of the grounded energy, the family, the tradition, something different about it, something that needs to, you need to sort of, you know, protect this connection in some way. All right, let's see if we can get any more about the energy of this person coming in. They obviously make you feel really great. They could have a connection to a foreign country or to travel. Ooh, that one jumped right out and went all the way down. Yeah. More fire, more wands, 8 of Wands. This is exciting. This is a lot of energy. This is, all these horses are running. We don't know where they started from and we don't know where they're going to end up. We just know there's a lot of activity. So there's a lot of activity, a lot of movement. This person, likes to move around or has a lot of energy. That definitely lines up with the fire of the Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles reversed. There's the reversal of the Earth again. So that's showing me also that getting back together, that having a second chance together, okay? There's some sort of missed opportunity that it's almost like healed. It's almost like you may have disconnected or broken up, or you may disconnect or break up because of something financial, some job, money, family situation, but it's like you have the chance to try again, okay? Because we have the Ace here, we have the Ace here. This one is connected to that 10 and to the money, to the material stuff, and to the family. So yeah, I just feel like this person wants to break out in some ways, wants to try something different. It feels risky to their family and they don't really approve. But that doesn't mean that this person isn't a good connection for you or that they're not going to move forward. Page of Wands. Look at all that fire. Yeah, this person is fiery, creative, definitely getting Leo, Sag, Aries for them. They have a youthfulness. Look at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Wow, if you're a fire sign, especially a Leo, Sag, or Aries, female energy, this is about a connection that's going to really honor and no matter what sign you are, the Queen of Wands is about embracing who you are, embracing your strength, your power, your creativity. This is really beautiful energy. So my feeling is that things will go well. I think that you have to trust. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust that it's going to work out. Trust that your gut is going to be correct. You know, your intuition. The bottom of the deck is Two of Cups. Yeah. Even if you break up, Three of Swords reversed, I feel like there is a path forward with this person. I think for most of you it's new, but again, this is a general reading. For some of you, this could be someone that you've already dealt with. But ultimately, I do see you as a really good match. There's a little bit to work out with the money, the finances, or the family, but otherwise, it's like this person ignites that fire in you that you already possess. And just like, I just think of that expression when somebody like makes you bigger, not smaller. You know, some people kind of try to shrink your energy. This is somebody that is not going to do that. This is somebody that wants to expand it. I am going to leave it there. I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please consider joining the Aphrodite Circle. Hit the join button now and you'll get access to all the bonus readings. Plus, at the end of this month, I'm doing something special where I'm going to do a members only live reading where I'm going to really talk to you, where I'm going to pull cards with you. If you want to bring your own deck, you can do that. It's going to focus really on helping you remove blocks, whether you're in a relationship, if you're single, if you're married, if you want to make things better, or if you're looking for love. All of those things will be addressed. So anyone who's a member can be part of it. You have to join now if you'd like to do that. Hit the join button. I'm also back offering private readings. Hit the link below in the description box, and it's a 10-minute recorded reading just like this for whatever your love question is. So you get one personally from me. So go ahead and check all that out. Like, comment, and subscribe, and come back again, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Hi, number 2. Let's get started with your reading today. Today's tarot reading is going to focus on what's coming next in love, and the first card that you chose was romantic feelings. And this is my deck. I designed it, Teacup Love Oracle. The link is below. And when I designed this, I was just thinking of like really sort of innocent beginnings. You're not, you know, the tea bag is here. It's not been, you know, steeped yet. This is like new. This is fresh. This is just the feelings. Are bubbling up. It's not quite, you know, it's not quite brewed yet. Let's put it that way. And so that was my feeling when I designed it. Let's see how that translates for your reading today about what's coming next in love. I'm going to start with the general cards from this deck, and then we'll get specific with the tarot. We'll go deeper and we'll get specifics about the love energy. So starting with romantic feelings and, ooh, cold shoulder. Okay, we don't love that. What's that about? Let's see. Could be that you give this person the cold shoulder at first. A fancy date is in the cards. Ooh, bottom of the deck, refreshing change with that minty fresh tea there. I feel like you have some sort of suspicion about this person at first, which is what the cold shoulder is. I think that this is a very, look at the pink here in the fancy date cup. Look, the tea is actually pink. And so there's something about this person's, like, I know this is going to sound weird, but I know it won't to you because you chose this pile and you're going to get this. But it's almost like you don't trust it because it seems so good. And I know that's terrible, but you know, it's not terrible. It's human nature. Sometimes we're skeptical, suspicious. There's something that's very different about this person. It's like they're healthy. They're not toxic. They're wanting to take you on a fancy date. I mean, no one's doing that. You know what I mean? It's like there's something about this person that has an innocence about them, which at first you don't trust. It's like the lemon is in that cold iced tea and it's like sour, bitter. But then you get the mint, which is sweet at the end. Lots of food going on here. All right, let's get some details. What's going on with this connection for number 2? Ooh, okay, I kind of feel like those two wanted to come out together. Oh, okay, see, we have the Queen of Cups reversed and the Three of Wands reversed. I understand. The Queen of Cups, this is somebody who is sensitive. Okay, someone who has all these feelings, someone who really actually wants to connect with this energy, but who's blocked. Okay, you're either blocked off because of a past situation, or you're blocked off with this person because there's something that's unsettling at first. So that's the delay. Three of Wands reverse says there's a delay. That's the cold shoulder. Okay, doesn't mean it's not happening, because wands are nice and warm and this is cold, and it's like it takes a while for you to melt, and that's okay. I think after the fancy date things are going to get better, but let's find out. It's too soon to tell. Let's pull another card. What's going on here for you, number 2? I hope you're having a good week. I'm so happy to be back. I took time off. If you didn't see my reading on Monday, I told everyone I took time off. Here it is. So the Knight of Wands reversed. This is what you fear. You fear this person is the Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands energy is player energy. It's somebody who comes in fast, love bomber, you know, all that kind of stuff. Somebody who is like sweeps you off your feet, but is gone as quick as they arrived. With the Queen of Cups at play here, you're deeper than that. You're somebody that isn't interested in someone that's going to ride into town and then run off, right? You want something more substantial, okay? But this person isn't like that. They aren't. And they're coming through as not like that at all. They're the opposite, which goes back to the bottom of the deck, which is refreshing change. Okay, let's see what we can find out about this person. What can we find out about them? Oh, Page of Cups. So here you go. There's that innocence. Your Queen of Cups energy, you're coming through as a blocked Queen of Cups. They're coming through as an upright Page of Cups. This is someone who gets you emotionally. This is somebody who has, again, that innocence, and they surprise you. Both full moons, both emotional people, both water energy, both deeply emotional. This is just blocked for whatever reason. Everybody's reasons will be different. This person's very out there, honest, open, showing you their feelings, and there's some element of surprise here, okay? So we could be looking at a water sign. Let's pull some more cards and see what else we can find out about them. But this is I like this match, I really do. Now, we do have a full moon coming up. So I'm saying with this energy, probably a month. So within this month, this could be someone you meet within this month. Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So there's two threes here. We have the Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. Threes are obviously sometimes about triangles. This can be that you were cheated on in a past relationship, or you have some fear about there being a third party situation, or that the friends, the people around you, are not going to support this connection. That could be influencing you in some way. Okay, it'll be different for everyone, but don't allow you know, kind of the people in your environment to discourage you from connecting with someone just because they think they're too nice. Like, that's crazy. Okay, Queen of Wands reversed. We have two queens here. So there could be a female energy person around you who's controlling, who is very self-centered, and somebody who is jealous. Okay, there also could be an ex of this person in the mix, and you have mutual friends, and you know who this person is, and you don't like that they are in the mix, and that's why there's a delay for the two of you getting together. Okay, that's another possibility here. Let's see what we have about, yeah, Judgment. This is about really changing things, changing your life in some way. This relationship and this connection sort of upsets the apple cart with the people around you. And so whenever that happens, we just want to make sure that we're not allowing their discomfort with our changes to stop us from our changes. Okay, so just because they don't like this person's youthfulness, or like they could be younger than you, and that could be something that somebody objects to, right? Like silly stuff. Pages are sometimes young. They're sometimes, you know, immature in some way, but that doesn't mean that they're not a great boyfriend, you know? Let's see. What is the advice here for number two when it comes to this connection? Yeah, this is about releasing your Eight of Swords reversed, the Queen of Cups. This is about you releasing your insecurities, your fears. This is in your head. This is the stuff we tell ourselves that blocks us from moving forward. So there's something that you need to release, which is really mental stuff about love, about relationships, about maybe a past wound, a past hurt, this fear of like the triangle situation, third party stuff. It's not easy, but it just shows that this relationship is really about growth. Judgment is about looking back at your life and saying, all right, I've been through that. Now I'm ready for something new. This is the fresh start, the new beginning. So this can be something new and something really different for you, but a lot of it is going to be getting out of your own way when it comes to this connection, okay? So bottom of the deck, Strength card reverse. This is about you learning to be in a relationship with someone where neither party has to overwhelm the other. This is about finding balance in relationship and really connecting with someone who is strong, who has feelings, who has a point of view. And it's like that doesn't overwhelm you and you don't overwhelm them. Okay, so this is a big growth relationship coming up for you. And I think it's going to really challenge you to sort of heal from some stuff and to not allow other people's thoughts or feelings to make you insecure, or someone else's presence to make you feel insecure. It's like, who cares if this person has, like, for example, what if they have an ex? Who cares? It's okay. You know, everybody does at some point. Doesn't mean that they're not going to be good for you. Okay, so this is really a lesson and a time for you to sort of heal and to get more confident. I feel like your confidence is coming back. Yay! I'm going to leave it there. That's your reading for today. I hope that helped you. Now, I'd like you to consider joining the Aphrodite Circle. It is when you become a paid member, you get access to not only my bonus readings, but I'm starting something new this month, and you will be able to join a live members-only reading at the end of the month where I'm going to really interact. It's going to be really fun. You can bring your own deck. You can bring your cards. You can pull cards along with me. I can help you, you know, with really improving your own intuition and connecting with your own blocks and anything that might be blocking you on the path of love. So it's really about us connecting as a community and having that members only live where I can dive deeper with each one of you. So if you want to do that, go ahead and hit the join button now, sign up, and it's a small monthly fee. And for that, like I said, you get access to everything immediately that's there already. I think there's like 75 videos, and anything else I do in the, you know, coming up in the next month, which I'll do probably a year ahead for the members only, as well as that end of the month live. So really exciting. I'm kicking off 2026 with some new things. I also am back open for private readings. Use the link below. I do a 10-minute recorded video just like this. You watch it right here. You can email me or send me your questions, okay? I am sending you so much love. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Take care. Hi, number 3. Let's get started with your tarot reading today. Today's pick a card love reading is focusing on what's coming next in love, and you chose opposites attract. This is from my deck, the Teacup Love Oracle, which the links are below. And when I designed this card, I was really thinking, I'm a huge tea drinker. What's the opposite? A latte, right? A coffee drinker. So there's something about opposites attracting or having, you know, kind of different characteristics than your love, something opposite to maybe what you normally do. But let's see what the universe has for you, what messages about love. I'm going to start with this deck, and we're going to get the general vibe for you today, and then I'm going to get specifics with the tarot. So let's get started. Ooh, shadow work. That's interesting because that's kind of like opposite light and dark, right? What's on the surface? What's below the surface? Ooh. Ooh, intense connection. Possible confusion. Well, I don't blame you for being confused. Whenever you're looking at shadow work and intensity, it can be confusing. I'll tell you what comes to mind right away for me with you is a twin flame situation, because that's like your other half, right? So that's kind of like you have certain, you know, kind of qualities and certain kind of, you know, personality, and your partner has those other, and that yin and yang. And there can be intensity with twin flame connections because you're exploring those other parts of yourself by being together. And you know what else is confusing about twin flame connections in my experience? Both my own personal experience as well as experience with clients, is that you have this immediate sense of knowing. Like you immediately feel like, I've known this person before, or you have that, not even just knowing, like you have that comfort where it's like, wait a minute, we just started dating and already I feel like I've been together forever. That kind of feeling, that sometimes is a twin flame connection. That can be very confusing, you know? It can also be confusing when you have like an overreaction to something with them, and you're like, this does not warrant me going so crazy about it, you know? Like they do something minor that you don't like and you just really react. That can be confusing because you're like, why? I just met this person. Why am I so intensely, you know, connected to what's going on here? So this feels to me like a twin flame situation, but let's pull some cards and get some details. Look at the Five of Swords. 2 swords in her back. He's walking away with 3. This is like a past life connection or someone that you are doing kind of shadow work with right now or will in the future. Okay, someone that you might be dating, who you have been going back and forth with, you know, those relationships where it's like, oh, it's great, and then it's not, and it's great, and then it's not. And really what you're doing is working on your own stuff, you know? It can also be that past life. Like with the Five of Swords, I always say, you know, this, you never know whether the person's going to come back or not. Sometimes when you get into these battles with people, even with friends or coworkers, bosses, it's like, is it really worth it? Let's just drop our swords and move on. Like some people are, you don't want to have them come back because you don't know what they're going to bring the next time. So there's definitely something about a push and pull here, conflict, which could be that confusion. Let's not forget though, and I'm just remembering, there's 3 cups here in the confusion. And this guy's carrying 3 swords and she's got 2 in her back. So triangle situation, third party, betrayal, something like that. The 2 swords gives me twin flame too, though. It gives me that air sign energy, Gemini. What else do we have here? 1 turned over, I know it did. 5 of Cups. 2 5s. Yeah, I would say there's a lot going on here. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is sorrow. It's really healing from a past difficult relationship, right? Now, the thing about 5 of Cups is there's always 3 cups on the bottom, turned over. There's the confusion. There's the 3 cups showing up, 3, 3. But there's 2 cups in the air. This is why there's confusion. Because the 5 of Cups isn't just about the sorrow, but it's about recognizing that there's something to salvage, which is the 2 cups there. And we have 2 cups here with the shadow work. So, whoa, this is, bear with me. This is going to take a minute. Get comfy. Your reading is complicated, complex. And I can just feel you nodding, going, it sure is. Because if you pick this reading, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Ooh, yeah. There it is. Lovers reversed. This is definitely giving me past life, soulmate, twin flame energy, okay? Whether or not this is going to continue and be positive, right now it's not looking that way. It looks like it's more of a lesson. It looks like it's more of an intense connection where you get to release and heal from some past stuff. But we're not done with the reading yet, so you never know until you know. Let's keep going. What's going on with this connection? Sun reversed. Another two. Two of Pentacles reversed. Balance. Opposites. Okay. Nine of Pentacles and Knight of Cups reversed. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. You're hanging in there. You are hanging in there. I want to pull one more for you. Let's get an advice card here, and then I'll walk you through it. Okay. What I feel like is I feel like you have a connection coming up, or you might be in the throes of it right now, okay, which will or has put you through the ringer. And for some of you, it could be that you went through a divorce, you have children, you have a family, you've gone through this very painful situation with someone who you thought was your soulmate. For some of you, you could have been dating this person, you really thought it was going to be happily ever after, it was intense, but there was so much back and forth, so much pain. But it's taught you a lot of lessons, and you're still standing at the end, and you're still waiting, and you want this intensity. But I feel like this drained you, this energy, or this energy will drain you. And I think that if you haven't gone through this yet or met this person, then I would say that you need to watch your self-care, take care of yourself, decide how much energy you want to put into this connection. This person is going to challenge you around your independence, your financial independence, and the fact that you're used to being alone is going to be hard, okay? But I think ultimately what it's doing is it's making you stronger because you're learning about that other side of yourself. I think that spending time with friends, women, moms, sisters, girlfriends is going to help you. I think that you should get some advice from them because I don't think you're going to have good perspective on this person. I feel like it's going to be so intense that you're going to have a hard time separating and seeing what's good for me and what's not. Let's get some advice here for you. Look at all these nines. Yeah, these are like, this is about Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is about you getting to the heart of what you really, really want in relationship. And I feel like what's coming up for you is kind of like a really big lesson in what's worth it, what's not, what's real, what's not, and really focusing on your mental, physical health and putting work in with people that deserve it, okay? I feel like you ultimately are close to having that relationship. I think that these two nines are so important because they tell me that the idea of this partner, the Two of Cups person, is coming. But I think it comes after some difficulty, which you may have already been through. And it's like you've done the shadow work, you've done the twin flame stuff. Some of you have, some of you haven't. It really depends. This is a general reading. But the end result is exactly what I said about the Five of Cups. The Two Cups are there, which represents the Two of Cups. And there you have it. This is a best friend. The Three of Cups was also the advice, which is the friends, groups. I feel like you'll know the person is going to be your Two of Cups person if you are introduced through a friend or you meet when you're out with your girlfriends. Okay, there's something about female energy or mom or sister being around you in this connection. Okay, But yeah, I definitely think that what's coming up is you sort of doing some shadow work, connecting with a twin flame, or maybe you've done that already, letting go of your fears that you're never going to meet this person, your right person. Some of you may have been divorced, married, have kids, feel like it's not happening for you. You're exhausted. Where's my person? And I would just tell you that all of this has been helping you to connect with this best friend energy. And it's almost like bringing the two parts of yourself together. Opposites attract. It's almost like you are seeing yourself in these other connections so that you can become stronger in what it is that really makes you. Sorry about that. My camera froze. But yeah, this is really about being very close, being tired, being overwhelmed, but knowing that you had this work to do. You've either done it or you're in the process of it. Let go of the fears, okay, around not finding someone, because whoever you felt like was your soulmate and you lost or hurt you, or that you're going back and forth and having this intensity, it's like maybe it's time to let that go, and maybe it's time to focus on you, your strength, your health, mental and physical, and that energy of partner is coming through friends, through female energy, through connections that feel healthy and safe. That's what I see happening. There's a lot here, and obviously there's a lot of different people listening, but I think generally the idea is that you've either gone through or are going through this learning about yourself by experiencing these sort of twin flame connections, or this one connection, in order to get stronger about who you are and your identity and what you really value and what you want to put into relationship. Okay. And once you have kind of gotten to that point and healed, that Two of Cup energy comes together for you. Okay. So although this is tough, it's really helping you get to the point of finding this best friend. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. This one was very complicated, and it is a general reading. So if you want a personal reading because you're like, oh, wait, yeah, this might be for you. This might be a good time for you to get a personal reading. The link is below. I do a 10-minute recorded reading for you. You watch it on a private link right here on YouTube. You can ask me whatever your love question is. We can look at your specific situation and really get you some more answers. Also, I'd like you to consider joining the Aphrodite Circle. Hit join. I have something exciting now. It's a benefit of joining. You can be part of and participate in the monthly live. So it's a members only live event where I will be pulling cards for you, for helping you with whatever blocks you're experiencing when it comes to love. You can bring your own decks. We can work together. I can help you with really honing in and improving your own intuition, gifts and skills and talents when it comes to connecting with that divine inner wisdom. So it's really about getting closer, learning through the community, and really sharing what we love, this tarot. So consider doing that, and you'll have also access to all of my bonus and extended readings that are on there right now. I think I have a lot, so check that out. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and come back, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Have a beautiful one. I'll talk to you soon. Hi, number 4. Let's get started with your pick a card love reading today. The card you chose was Tall Order. It's from my deck, the Teacup Love Oracle. So if you're interested in that, the links are below. And when I designed this card, I was really thinking about something that's tough, something that's difficult, a tall order. It's like it's not easy. Whatever is around this question or this issue, it seems like it's a lot. Now, it could be seeming like a lot, but it's actually not. Or it could actually be something that's going to take a lot of effort. Let's find out, and let's look at what messages come through for you today about what's coming next in love. I'm going to start with this Teacup Love Oracle deck for the general idea of what's going on for you, and then we're going to get deeper with the tarot. Okay, protection. Ooh, I love that. This has the hands around the cup, so there's something protecting you. Again, it could be that this difficulty or tall order is actually not as difficult because you have some sort of helping hand, or you have some sort of protection when it comes to whatever this issue is. So let's see, what else are we working with for number 4? I hope you guys had a beautiful holiday. I took some time off. If you didn't see my reading on Monday, I talked about it, and I'm so happy to be back, but I definitely needed time off. We all do. So remember to take time for yourself. Take it. Oh my God. If this wasn't live, you would not even believe that I just pulled taking a break while I'm saying that. Okay, goosebumps. Now you're like, oh yeah, she knows what she's doing. Taking a break. Yes. Ooh, peace offering, bottom of the deck. Interesting. Okay, so let's take a moment. Let's feel this. Let's see what's going on here. Obviously, I was talking about my break and needing to do that. Maybe some of you have been taking a break from relationships. Maybe some of you have been taking a break from a connection that felt like too much work. Maybe there is this peace offering coming from someone who wants a chance with you. Also, there's the idea of love when you're on vacation, love when you're in the break room, love when you're not focused on work. This is really an important message just because I was talking about it while I pulled it. So it's obviously a strong one. Okay, let's dig in. Let's see what the cards have for you today. What's coming next in love for you? 4 of Cups reversed. Okay. Page of Cups. Lots of cups. This came up in number 3's reading, 5 of Swords. Okay. Knight, King of Pentacles reversed, Star. Definitely a healing, definitely a need to take a break. The 4 of Cups is interesting because the 4 of Cups is generally somebody who's bored or somebody who's ignoring something that's right around them because they're focused on something else, something that didn't go well. I feel like there is someone in your environment who you aren't aware of because you're so focused on this other conflict. Could be a work thing. It could be you're really distracted with work, with money, with finances, with somebody in charge of your money, somebody who's manipulative with money. King of Pentacles reversed, someone who's selfish, somebody who's work obsessed, a workaholic, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something related to taking a break from that energy and needing to because it's distracting you from what's here. You have this protection. Like the 4 of Cups, I always think of like in the traditional deck, it's a hand coming from the sky handing you this gift, this cup. And it's like, oh, you're missing it. But here it is. It's right there for you. It seems like you're overwhelmed with something. Or you're going to have something coming up that's going to really take up a lot of your time around money, work, career. And it's like that stress, that aggravation, you need to walk away from it. You need to take a break. You are protected. There is love possible, but it's being blocked because of this conflict and this either negative job situation, negative person in your life, money person. It's definitely someone who has control of money. okay? Or is like a boss, or somebody, yeah. 4 of Wands reversed. 2 4s reversed. Lack of stability. You're really focused on stability, and you're letting your emotional life loose. We have the Strength card. This is about you facing the fear and doing it anyway, okay? And there could be a Leo involved. We have new love showing up with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like allowing yourself to have some fun. I feel like there's a delay, but there could be a celebration, a party, something that maybe you didn't think you were going to be able to go to, or that you can change your mind about and say yes to. I would definitely say yes to it. Yeah, there's this stuck energy around this drama concerning the King of Pentacles or work that is kind of blocking things. And once you walk away from that, look who comes in. The King of Wands, upright. He is amazing. Yeah, you have a lot of stress and anxiety. You're not sleeping well. This can be you finally saying, making a choice, a decision. I feel like you have some sort of choice or decision coming up around this King of Pentacles. You need to take a break from work, or you need to take a break from this King of Pentacles and move away from the drama. Okay, because you have love, you have a gift, you have a partner coming in who's your equal. Could be a Leo. This is definitely Leo male energy right here. But once you make that choice, right, I think you have to get away from this manipulator. The Magician reversed, King of Pentacles reversed, male energy, 6 of Swords reversed, that you feel stuck with, whether it's a job, a boss, something like that. It's keeping you stuck and keeping you away from that beautiful cup. There it is. So this for some could be an ex, an old boyfriend, someone you're dealing with right now, someone you're in a relationship with right now. It could be work. It could be your boss. Something is stressing you out beyond belief, and it's a tall order. It feels like, I don't know what to do, but you do. You have the 9 of Swords reversed, which means make one choice. Decide one thing. You don't have to decide all 9. Just pick one. Make that choice, and then the doors start to open. Okay? This is stuck energy that needs to be unstuck. You are protected. Okay? So just know that. You got that protection card. It's like, maybe you feel like this King of Pentacles, you can't leave because they control the money or something, or the job you can't leave. But it's like the universe is saying, yes, you can. And you are strong. You have a very strong partner coming in who's dynamic, who's exciting, who's fiery, who's passionate, emotionally connected, and will be close to you in your environment. But it's like, you just have to make that one decision. I feel like the number 4 is important. It could be around April. Something shifts for you. April or September, I think, are the 2 big months here. They're just jumping out at me. But yeah, you need a break. Take a break. That's a big message for today. Whether it's a break from this actual person or a break from work, you need a break from the stress. And once you take that and give that to yourself, the universe is protecting you. Really beautiful energy coming in for relationship. Okay, let's get an advice card for you. What is the advice here when it comes to this situation for number 4? 9 of Wands reversed. So this is being exhausted. This is protection. This is letting your stop protecting this situation that no longer deserves it. Okay? That is your advice. A lot of 9s here. You're really close. You're close to this energy. You're really close. You just have to make that one choice, that one decision, and it takes the pressure off and it makes you unstuck. You can get in the boat. You know, usually the 6 of Swords is like a boat, and you are moving, you know, you get in the boat and you're moving away from the stress. I think the stress is connected to money, to this King of Pentacles energy, to someone who you feel is controlling you financially. Okay? but you do have new love coming in. You have partnership coming in, and it is someone who is an equal, powerful, charismatic, and romantic with that Ace of Cups. I'm going to leave it there. That's your reading for today. I hope this helped you. Please consider joining the Aphrodite Circle. Hit join. I have something exciting now that I'm offering members only. People who join and become a paid member can participate in the monthly live reading. So I'm going to do a live reading where I help you tap into your own skills and your own inner intuition and knowing and connect with love. Whether you want to bring your own deck, your own tarot deck, and I help you pull cards, it's going to be very interactive. I will pull cards for you. We're going to really work through energy of removing blocks to love. So that's going to be my focus for January for the members only. If you want to be part of it, you have to join. You'll also get access to all of the bonus content that's on my channel right now, as well as all the extended readings that are only available to members that are on there right now. Don't forget, I am now also offering 10-minute tarot readings, private. So if you have a personal question, if this was really, resonating for you, or parts of it were, and you want to get something specific for you, go ahead and use the link in the description box and book a reading with me, and I'll help you figure it out. You can just write all the details of your situation, and then you'll watch your reading just like you do here, except on a private link, okay? And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things are free, and they really are a great way to say thank you for your reading today. I am sending you so much love. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.